Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. So in today's video I will be reallocating some challenges that I finished last week. I'll be reallocating that money. So I'll be reallocating my love language. So I finished this last week, and this money here is money that I save for family, anything that has to do with family. And usually if I'm not traveling, or if I'm just on any given month, because I used to do this challenge and I used to call it my black tax challenge, just family stuff. So I decided to do this month because I knew that I'd be traveling home, and I knew that whatever the case may be, I'm going to have to use money at home, because in my previous video, I kind of showed you the breakdown of kind of a guide of like when I go home, how I use money, what I use the money for, and that sort of thing. So this money will really, really help in that. So today is the 15th. Actually, it's usually I would do this like on a Thursday, but since Thursday is a holiday, the holiday will be starting. I'll be traveling. I won't be traveling to Mahalape though, but I'll be traveling to Kanye, where we're building a house where we stay. So that's kind of the plan. So this should be 500 pula. So let us count, see if indeed we've got 500. 51, 50 to 250. Okay, let me do this because counting that way always messes me up. 250. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220 plus 220. And then this should be 30 pula, 20, 10, 20, 30. Yeah. So that's plus 30. So that's the 500 pula. Okay, so I had a phone call and everything kind of got all messed up. So I also finished my coin challenge. My 1 pula is I was putting the money in here, 5 pula, 2 pula, 1 pula, my coin tower. So I finished those, and these are the trackers here, these ones. So I took the money to get change. So I got the change from Choppies. Actually, I'll insert some pictures, because after I counted the money and I kind of took a picture, and then I went to Choppies and I took a smaller yana video. So I'll show you. I'll just insert the clip here. It's just a smaller yana clip. And then I've also got, so that means that that is 500 and 500. So that's 1,000. And then I've got this that I've kind of been saving on the side. It's just the 60 pula, 20, 40, 60. So that will give me 1,260 altogether. That's what I'll be reallocating today. That is what I'll be reallocating. I know it looks a little bit, yeah, the money was folded and everything. So I'm going to start with a few sinking funds. Obviously, my emergency fund, which is kind of a VIP, because not having an emergency fund is, it's a problem. Or at least for me, it's a problem. So now I've got 350, 455, 550, 550. I'll have to condense this so that I don't have like 150s in here. So I'll condense this. So let me just color that in. So there's a gentleman outside. How much did I put in? 50? So it's 2 of these. There's a gentleman outside cleaning the yard. So if you hear any weird sound or any thumping sounds, that is that. So I'm over half, 550, which is, I think it's good. And then my Mahalapi challenge, I am not Mahalapi challenge, but Mahalapi sinking fund. I'm putting that 500 pula that was in my love language, but since I need change, I'm going to use the solid money and leave these for everything else. So, but I think I've got a lot of 50s, so I think I'm going to do this. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, this should go back. Yo. Okay. Then I'll still have the 500. So now in here, I've got three 300, which is in the bank, 500, 700, 900, 1,000, 130. So 1,130 is how much I've got. And let's see, 1,130 divided by 85, 13. So 13 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm not even halfway there. Not even halfway there. But you know what? That is still okay. Still okay with that. So I'm going to have to cash flow more money because because 1,130 is hardly enough. It's not certainly not enough according to my guide. So I will have to cash flow the rest, which I'm okay with, because if I wasn't doing this, I would need to come up with approximately this amount. Yeah, which would take away, because my budget is already tight, and that would take away from, you know, my budget that is already tight, because the idea behind doing all this is just to cushion the need for money when something comes up. It's like it's a sinking fund, and you know, sinking funds are there to help us when a cost comes up, you're already sort of prepared for it. So even though I'm going to be end up putting more money in here, I'm still okay with that, because I still would have decreased the amount of money that I would need to put in here. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes when I talk, I don't even know what I'm saying myself, but the idea is basically just to make it easier for you when a time comes for you to spend money, because you've already prepared for it. Ideally, I would have wanted to, you know, have this fully funded, but I can't because of, you know, the project that I'm doing. That's why I am where I am, but you know, I'm okay with that. Right, and then I'm going to be doing my Easter challenge. I will be obviously completing, well, not obviously, but I will be completing my Easter challenge. So I'm putting in 180 in here. So I'll be putting 180 in here. So I will do 40, 60, 80. That's 80 and 100. So I'll do 180 in here. So I should have 1,080 in here. So that is 200, 400, 600, 800, 900, 950, 970, 990, 1,010, 1,030, 1,050, 1,070, 1,080. Wow, that went way smoother than I thought it would. 1,080. So that's fully funded. I'm happy about that. So I don't know if I should shade this in or wait in case I need to do this again, because I seem to do that a lot. But here we go. So I'm finally done with this, and I am, happy, but I'm also, yeah, I think I'm happy with my, well, I don't think, but I'm happy with myself for completing this, because um, if I wasn't doing this, I don't know how I would manage traveling, and I think it kind of decreases the stress that I've got, even though I still need to put maybe 1,500 or something on top. I'm still happy with the progress that I've managed to do. It's all about being intentional. I was really intentional this month. I was really intentional about cash stuffing this, and you know making sure that I've got at least this, because this is just going to be money that will just use during the Easter holiday, because I realized that we end up using, even if we're not traveling. Like, I'm not traveling for Easter. I'll be here for Easter. I'm only going to travel next week. When the Easter holiday finishes, that's when I'll travel, because I didn't want to, go be gone for too long with everything that's going on. But today I'll also be stuffing my Labor Day challenge, May Day challenge. So, okay, guys, I've been trying to, because I was looking at this and I was seeing that this money is not enough for what I want to stuff. And I totally forgot to unstuff this challenge that I finished last week as well in here. I was wondering what's going on. So I've got this 200 pula here. I also finished this last week that I needed to unstuff. So everything just was not adding up. And I was just like, what is going on? So I think that solves the mystery. Yeah, that solves the mystery. Okay, so I've got here May Day, um, Labor Day or May Day or Workers' Day, or I don't know what the official name is for this, but I want to complete this. I actually stuffed this off camera the other day. I stuffed this 80 pillar because I had this 200 in. I stuffed this 80 pillar the other day because I kind of had it with me, and I don't want to kind of derail. So I'm going to be putting a 200 pillar in here just to finish it off. The 200 pula. So I should have 480. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 20, 40, 60, 80. So I do have the 480 in here. So let me just color this in real quick. So like I just explained, like I just said, guys, these sinking funds or challenges, or however you want to categorize, they are just meant to cushion my spending, and to just so that they don't interfere with my budget, because this my husband won't be working on this day, and when we're home we spend money. So I just needed to have like a 400 pula to spend on whatever. If we don't spend it, it's still good. It's money that I can put towards something else, but it's there should we need it, just to cushion any unexpected expenses. It's something that I kind of learned, along the way. Yeah, it's something that I learned along the way. And then I've also got my Mother's Day. Mother's Day. The first time I'm actually doing Mother's Day. There's like so many mothers in my family. There's my mother, my mother-in-law, there's me, and then there's two of my sisters, and then my sister-in-law. 6 people, and 400 pula is not enough. When actually I did this 400, I was just like, this is just for me. But now I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 110. So I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I don't know. Am I just going to give my mother and my mother-in-law and then not give my sisters, my 3 sisters, or what am I going to do? I don't know. So let me see how much I've got in here now. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200. So that means I'm coloring in 20 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8, 9. So I'm halfway there. So I was kind of pressured into doing this. Well, not really pressured, but I wasn't going to do this, and it just kind of, I was kind of coerced into doing this challenge because, my son was asking me like, why don't you do this? Blah, blah, blah. So that's how I got here. That's why I did it without even a plan. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll finish this. I've got Mother's Day and I've got Father's Day. So this binder here is just meant to cushion my budget. Basically, it's like a cushion for my budget so that my budget is not affected because it's really tight since I'm doing this project. So that's all that I'm doing in here. I'm very happy about that. It's looking a little bit thick for the first time. Looking a little bit thick. Very proud of myself. Okay, and then I'm doing, of course, my denomination challenge, my beloved denomination challenge. You might be getting sick of this, but I'm so happy with myself for doing this, and the envelope is ripping because I've been using it for 2 years here. So now I should have 120, 130, I should have 140. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. So 140. Okay, and then with the 20s, I should have 280. So that's 20, 40, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280. And that is great. All right, and then I'm also doing my monthly challenge because I've completely forgot about this challenge this month. So I'm just going to be doing a 30 pula just to start it off. I completely forgot about this challenge. So I'll just do that. Okay, so that is it for this binder. I was just doing those 2. And then finally, I'm doing my two-week challenge because it is the 16th week of the month. I think I'll just make change because I don't want this binder to be too thick. So I'll just do that. I don't want this to get too thickums. So that's 160 in there. So this will be my my final stuffing for this month of April, because this is my final week. Next week is payday for me, so my my week, my month starts on the 24th. That's the last day of my pay period, or yeah, pay period. So that's stuffed. I'm happy about that. I don't want this to get too thick, but that is my video, guys. It wasn't too hectic this week. Yeah, so it's my husband's birthday tomorrow, so I think I'll just cook him his favorite meal, which is like saswa, pounded meat mixed with mohodu tribe. So it's mokoto. That is like his favorite thing. So I'll just go and buy that meat. And okay, we do have meat, but we don't have tripe. So I'll go out and I'll find mohodu and I'll come and cook for him. And yeah, he'll be happy about that. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.